We're going to build on what we learned last week about making coils and use that to create a pumpkin today. So I'm going to start by taking my clay, and I'm actually going to add a little bit more to this and just sort of squeeze it on there. And I'm going to sort of squeeze it into a log shape first, and then I'm going to place it on the table and roll my hand back and forth along it and try to create a nice, long, even coil. Now, once we have a nice even coil, we're going to make our pumpkin. So I have this sort of pumpkin outline right here, and I'm going to place the clay, the end of the clay, right in the center of that pumpkin, and I'm going to slowly wrap it into a spiral. It might be a little bit easier if we tape our paper down here so it doesn't move. But I'm going to try to keep it a little bit on the tighter side so that it doesn't come apart. And I'm just going to wrap the entire thing up. Now, as you do this, you might notice that it doesn't entirely fit inside the shape. So what I like to do is just sort of make it fit. I squish in the sides or look for the areas where it comes in a little bit and sort of squeeze it down. And I also like to sort of push this down with the palm of my hand a little bit just to stick the pieces together a little bit more. And then once we're at this point, then we can see the other side. We can still see the coils. And don't worry, those marker marks will come off if you have them. And then we're still missing a stem. So I'm going to take another piece of clay here and roll it again, creating a coil. And then I'm just going to stick this over where that stem is. Since this is pretty long, I might even just take a piece of it off, although you can keep it as long as you want to. All right, and at this point, I'm just going to spray it with some water just so that the clay sort of sticks together. You could also take some slip and paint the top of this also, just to make sure our pumpkin stays together when it's dry. Then we'll stick it in the kiln and glaze it when it comes back out.